Hello, you amazing people, and welcome to Comic Hunters, where we go out and about trying to find comic books wherever we can. I'm Comic Rob, and let's get going. So welcome back to this glorious day at Nut Hill Car Boot. That is right, why are we at Nut Hill? Because it's the best one around, in my personal opinion, to find comic books. And the fact that it's the biggest car boot actually in my area. I have been kind of looking around at other large car boots and stuff, and it's either A, they charge ridiculous money on the door, or they are just absolutely miles away. And when you're doing this by yourself, it's very difficult. It can be quite tedious and a bit monotonous at times. And again, it's like, if I've got Sega with me, it's all good. We can kind of split the cost. But if I'm just going by myself and I don't find anything, it gets a little bit demoralising. But that's the way it goes, unfortunately. But today was absolutely wicked. Loads of stuff to see. Loads of comic books. Loads of video games. I think Sega here, that's right, we dragged him out of his hole. I think he actually didn't find anything today because he's either got it or didn't want it. It's as simple as that. So it happens, but I had a really good day when it came to the comics, and I'm going to show you right now what we got. So it seems to be a starting theme at this point when it comes to Comic Hunters this year, and that is Red Hood and the Outlaws. That is right, this is number 8. This is the only one he had today, but I don't mind that. It kind of mixes me up a little bit. I can then just get this and other things instead. And next we have is Titan. So I've got Titan Hunt number 2 and 8 Titans Death Trap Part 1. So if you've watched this channel before, you would have seen me pick up the prologue to Death Trap, and I think even maybe Part 2. So I had to pick up Part 1. You know what I'm like, I love collecting the full stories. That's what I do. Next up we have Lobo Unbound. So a friend of mine who I used to work with actually gave me his Lobo's comics from back in the day, which is really appreciative. And I don't actually have this one. Lobo is one of those characters that I really quite like. And yeah, it's just, you don't see it that often. Great find. So I don't actually know anything about this next one, but I kind of just liked the whole aesthetic of it. This is Cyber Rad, and it's kind of weird because this guy's like a rocker singer, but also a cyborg as well. It's a weird one. I've never seen this before. I can't wait to read this. It's yeah, real oddball today. I got all of these comics from this one guy who was just selling a bulk load, and he was a really cool guy. Did me a really good deal. And here is Batman Arkham number 11 and number 9. It's a bit more modern comics, but I like these. I think these are actually following the Arkham games, which is wicked because I absolutely love the Arkham games. They were some of my favourite games to play and go back to even now. So you don't often see these knocking about. That is a Batman Beyond. That is right. I used to watch this cartoon as a kid. It was really cool if I remember rightly. Number 26. This is cool though, man. That Joker looks awesome. Kind of like the old school Joker. I wonder if it's a time travel thing. Who knows? Find out. So, moving on to the Justice League of America. number 65 from 2002. That looks like he's standing on someone in particular. The dark nut strikes again. Well, that sounds rude. There's obviously something silly going on here. This could be good. Did you ever miss those old classics? That's right, we got Batman in black and white, number 4. But there's a marking on here. Does anyone know what this is? I'm going to guess it's the artist, but if you do know, let me know down in the comments. And here we have from Batman number 1, Prelude to the Wedding, Part 2, Nightwing versus Hush. If you don't know who Hush is, do some homework, because Hush is a fucking awesome character. Yeah, I absolutely love Nightwing. I really do. He's one of my favourite characters, and this guy was selling a load, so I did pick up a load, and you're about to see why. So here we have Nightwing, number 54 and 68. Why these two? Because I already own these two. But nowhere near in this type of condition. So 68, where you see the Skull Nightwing, he is actually falling away from the staples, my original one. It's absolutely destroyed. And the other one, the colour on it is just so yellow, it's unreal. So finding these in this kind of condition was absolutely wicked. Awesome. And let's go to some more Nightwing. So again, these two were just completely different from the others. It's just in the art styles on their covers. So it had to be done, had to be picked up. The skulls, the detail in that, and again, just that classic Sin City style of artwork. I just love it. It had to be done. So what's next? Oh, wait a minute. Some more Nightwing, that is right. So we have number 62 and 63. These are beautiful. They are just so colourful. The lighting does not even do it justice. Number 62, 63. So we got Joker's Last Laugh, Nightwing, the slab underneath the siege. That is pretty cool. And then we also have the question of where the heck is Nightwing? Looks like we've got Blue Beetle as well as Robin on the front there trying to figure it out. This should be interesting. So next up, more Nightwing. Year 1. So this is starring Batgirl as well. So this is 104. Yes, you can probably see it. This is part 4 of 6, which means I need to get the other 5 to complete this. I do it every time, I know. Just more to add to my collection though. And another story to talk about. And have you guessed it? It's Nightwing, Night of the Owls Prelude. This is the new 52 though, so this is number 8 from the new 52. And I have to be honest, I never was a fan of his new costume in the new 52, the red on Nightwing, but it's really grown on me. I actually really like it now, and yeah, it's a great one to have. I can't wait to read more of the modern stuff. And I can already hear you now. I know, I'm a sucker for it. This is number 49 of Batman. Yes, it is a variant cover. I had to pick it up. Come on, this is me. Variant covers is what I do. I love them. They're just so different, so vibrant. I love them. And then we have number 52 as well. Batman number 52. And yes, it is another variant cover. I like variant covers. What can I say? But you have to admit, these things look awesome. Tell me they don't. Honestly. I've been told by some people that they want to see everything I pick up. So here is a hollow Rubik's Cube I picked up. It's again, I have a thing about Rubik's Cubes. I like doing them. I actually can solve them. The biggest I've solved so far is a 7x7. But yeah, this one's a bit odd just because you're missing that center bit, which should make it easier, but it really doesn't. And now it's time for the pick of the hunt. And I have another 2 today. That's right. They are slightly different. Their covers are different anyway. This is Batman number 50. Yes, I know, I can hear you already. They are variant covers again, but these are variant covers of number 50. This is a very pinnacle comic. Maybe if we get to 50 subscribers, I actually do a video on this comic. Who knows? But yeah, these are absolutely wicked and I love them. And that is it, guys. What did you think? Oh, I'm so happy. Sometimes you win and sometimes you lose. And today I am winning for sure. I'm so chuffed. I love all that Nightwing. Oh, Nightwing is one of my favourite characters. Bar the others you already know. I like a lot of characters, okay? And I know I can already hear some people going on about it. I know, I'm a sucker. I love variant covers, okay? I can't help it. I've got to have them. I've got to have everything. It just happens, okay? But enough from me, guys. Remember that you guys are awesome, and I will see you in the next video.